La dream come true. Sort of. Alexa PenaVega almost got her favorite proposal from husband Carlos PenaVega. But he got cold feet at the last minute. This was actually my husband's idea, and it was the way he wanted to propose to me. But didn't get to? Alexa exclusively told Us Weekly while promoting her new Hallmark movie, A Paris Proposal. I thought it was so genius. There's this water show on this cruise ship. He was in talks with them and chickened out last minute. We're in the middle of the show, asterisk asterisk, the floor up, and then all the acrobats come out of the water, and they're literally lifted out of the water. He wanted to come up out of that while I'm watching the show and propose to me that way. While the concept, which the Spy Kids star called wild, insane, super cool, and romantic, never came to fruition, the big-time Rush singer still managed to pop the question overseas while the twosome were at dinner with their friends. Now, the pair have been happily married for almost a decade and share 3 children, sons Ocean, 5, and Kingston, 3, and daughter Rio, 21 months. They've also starred together in 3 movies in the Picture Perfect Mysteries series for Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, and Enchanted Christmas, Love at Sea, and Love in the Limelight for Hallmark Channel. Being able to work alongside her beau is one of the reasons Alexa loves being a part of Hallmark, whom she says has been amazing to their family over the years. They've given us so much amazing creative freedom to be able to bring forth projects that we really love, that we're proud of, she gushed to us. Earlier in our careers with Hallmark, there weren't many actors who were spouses working together. They were the ones that wanted to give us that opportunity to kind of make that happen. And now you see it a lot more in Hollywood, but 6 years ago, that wasn't a thing. You didn't see a whole lot of husband-wife teams on screen. The Florida native explained that Hallmark understands family values and the importance of keeping family together, something that feels especially important with everything that's happened to the world in the past few years. You just can't help but want to keep the people that you care about really, really close, she said. And I think we're going to see a lot more of that in the future, just across the board in all projects. The Nashville alum has no plans to stop creating alongside her hubby anytime soon, and told us that the duo are in a season where they are more in love than ever. We don't say that to be, like, cheesy or dorky or whatever, but it's like, we truly need each other so badly. Could he do it on his own? Could I do it on my own? Yeah, but I need his love, she shared. I really need his support, and especially in this industry that we're in and the world that we're in. You have to surround yourself people who really bring out the best in you. And we do that for each other. The Spare Parts star added that the importance of finding your teammate in life cannot be undervalued. There isn't anything else like that feeling, because you get to be elevated to the point of, I feel like nothing can stop me. I really do feel unstoppable. But that's because I know I have a partner where if I trip, he's gonna catch me. And then we're gonna keep going, she said. The sleepover actress and boy band member may be an unstoppable duo, but that doesn't mean Alexa is afraid to challenge herself with solo projects. Her latest film, A Paris Proposal, took her across the pond to Paris and Bulgaria. A solo adventure she says was hard, but needed. I left my family to go make this movie, and I never do that. We have, like, a very strict 2-week rule, but because this was filming out of the country, it just made more sense to allow the family to stay behind on that, she explained. Because of that, it really gave me an opportunity. Being on set sans her brood allowed Alexa to spend more time with the cast, attending dinners where they would go over their lines for the next day. The extra bonding time, according to the Tomorrow People alum, elevated the film to the next level. We talk about the scenes and what we could add to it to kind of like make it a little bit more special, or maybe a little more unique than Hallmark used to seeing, she shared. And I think that's where it really shined. We were able to just do our homework. The PenaVegas explain how leaving Los Angeles helped them find a community of their own. Alexa PenaVega started acting at age 4 and landed in the Spy Kids franchise by 12. Now she continues to act in movies like indie drama Mighty Oak and Hallmarks Picture Perfect mystery series. The actress married fellow young star, Big Time Rush's Carlos PenaVega in 2014, and the couple have since welcomed 2 sons, who they're raising in their Maui home. But Alexa recognizes that not every child star navigates the spotlight with as much success as she and Carlos have. It can be a really tricky industry, the mother of 2 tells POPL. But we had fantastic experiences. Alexa credits that to having a really strong team around to kick your butt when you get out of line, and her mother's dedication to her career from a young age. My mom was a single mom for a long time, and she raised 3 kids and took me to every audition with my sisters, Alexa recalls. It was the 4 of us, and we would travel everywhere. My sisters, they could be hanging out with their friends, going to birthday parties, doing all those things. But instead, they were traveling with us because my mom wanted to make sure to keep the family together. Because a lot of the horror stories you do hear, it's when all these families get split up. When you don't have the parent actually raising the kids, it's whoever they're around that actually ends up influencing them and raising them. Accordingly, the Florida native doesn't take for granted her mother's sacrifice. My mom worked really hard in giving a lot up for me to be able to get to the place that I did, Alexa says. She also appreciates the kid-friendly environment Spy Kids created on the sets for the movies. They wanted us to be kids, Alexa says. So on our lunch breaks, we would all go out in the field, and we'd be looking for scorpions and lizards and crazy things because we were shooting at these abandoned airport hangars. And my sisters, if they weren't doing schoolwork, they were in the prop house learning how to make their own solar ovens and making their own computers, because the prop guys were so cool that they wanted to teach all these kids. It just gave us a very different upbringing. The Spy Kids cast and crew formed a small little family, Alexa says, adding that her on-screen brother Daryl Sabara is my lifelong brother. When we were filming those movies, we really were like brother and sister, she continues. And we would fight so much just like brother and sister. And now that we're older, we get along super well. There's so much love. He'll be my bro forever. And there were so many people on those projects, from the crew members to other actors, that are lifelong, just because we worked together so much and for so many years. Because of her and Carlos's positive experiences with young stardom, they wouldn't hesitate to let sons Ocean or Kingston, 20 months, venture into show business if they desired. As long as we teach them healthy boundaries and that they don't have to fit the mold of the industry, that you can create your own mold, then I would say go for it. Alexa says. Carlos quips, I'm going to be their agent, their manager, their lawyer. I'm going to be all of it, okay? If they want to call Ocean and King, they're going to have to call me. Alexa and Carlos PenaVega with sons Kingston and Ocean.